Hi kids, I'm Dana with Dana Fit in Seattle, Washington. Today we are going to strengthen your back, specifically your upper back. You don't need dumbbells for this workout, however, if you have some, they would be great to use, like 8s, 5s, 10s. If you don't have any weights but you want some kind of resistance, you could grab a couple of canned beans. I would not recommend seltzer unless you like it really shaky and bubbly. We're gonna get right to it. We're gonna do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off with a couple of 1-minute cardio intervals in between. The whole workout should take about 15 minutes. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start off with a warm up. So I want you to bring your arms up overhead. Inhale as you come up and exhale as you bring your arms down. Inhale and exhale down. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Inhale up, exhale down. If you want to go ahead and go up on your toes and get a really good stretch. Exhale down. Couple more. Up, down, and last one. Up and down. The next warm up we're going to do is a thoracic. That's a really big word for me to say. A rotation. So we want to work on rotating from your rib cage up. So we're going to push and rotate to the side. You're going to follow your gaze with your hands. So we're going to go to one side, and again, you want to try and keep your hips forward and toes pointed forward, and just work on twisting this upper half of your body. This will also work your core. You can probably feel your obliques working a little bit. All right, now we're going to switch sides. So go to the other side. Also, what you want to think about today is, I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about how, we might see a photo of ourselves from 10 years ago and go, gosh, I really wish I wouldn't have been complaining about my wrinkles, my eye wrinkles or whatever, because now I got knee wrinkles. So the good thing is try to anticipate what you might appreciate 10 years from now. And I'm gonna appreciate the fact that I have a really strong upper back. Okay, next we've got one more warm up. You're gonna drop down to the floor into a full plank. And what you want to do, actually we're going to start off kind of like a frog. So you want to be back like this, come forward into full plank, and then press back. This way you're getting a good stretch on your lats. Come forward, make sure you tighten your abs when you come forward. Squeeze your glutes and your quads also to support yourself. Now if you need to modify this, you can come forward on your knees and just go back like into child's pose, and then forward. All right, we've got about 5 more seconds, and then we're going right to it. Okay, here we go. So either grab your dumbbell or your imaginary dumbbell or your can of beans, and we're gonna go up into side plank, and we're gonna do a reverse fly in side plank. So we're gonna start off, this is a full side plank. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you're not bringing the dumbbell past the midline of your body. You want to bring it right to here, or your hand, whatever it is that you're using. It's like you're squeezing your scapula, the upper half of your scapula. Remember to breathe. I'm going to show you a couple of modifications when I go to the other side. All right, so that's 30 seconds. So now we're going to turn to the other side, and I'm going to show you, so you can do it up on your knees, like this. This would probably be the easiest way to do it. You can be on one knee and one leg straight, like this. Or you can do a staggered stance where you have one foot in front of the other. You need to do whatever feels safest for you. And again, remember, just squeeze your upper half of your back. This is called your scapula. Good. I cannot see my timer, but I'm going to guess that I have 2 more seconds. Okay, awesome. That's great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do Superman to plank press. So you're going to come all the way down to the ground. Arms are going to be out front like this. I want you to angle anchor your feet, so your feet are gonna stay on the ground. You're gonna lift the upper half of your body. And then you're gonna bring your arms back and push up. And then down again. Arms back out again. So Superman, arms come back, press all the way up, lower down. Brings those arms out front again. And then back. If you need to come up on your knees, that's great. You need to do what keeps your back happy and safe. So we're gonna go for a few more seconds. Squeeze it up, back, all the way up and down. Let's get one more. In. Here we go. And down. Really good. All right, now we're gonna pop up into yourself balanced. Think about squeezing your inner thighs together. That will also activate your hips, so it'll help you stay balanced. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your gaze forward for the first move. So you're gonna row back, and then you're gonna bring it out to the side, and you're actually gonna follow your gaze with the dumbbell or your fist, whatever it is that you're using. So we're gonna row and rotate. Thinking about just moving this upper half of your body like we did when we were warming up, that big word thoracic rotation, that's kind of what you're doing. All right, so that's 30 seconds. We're gonna switch to the other side. Again, squeeze your inner thighs. Here we go, we're gonna row and then rotate. And if you're a little wobbly, don't feel bad, because I am the same way. Like some days I just cannot keep my balance to save my life. Today I'm doing pretty good. All right, 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna do a minute of jumping jacks. All right, last one. All right, here we go. Minute of jumping jacks. Now I want you to think about extending your arms as far out as you possibly can. Here we go. It's about pulling your abs in. And this would also be a really good time to think about what other things can you be grateful for now that 10 years from now you might wish you had. For me, I'm going to say I think I'm grateful for not having swollen ankles. I hope to not have any in 10 years, but you never know. That's what I'm grateful for. We're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Okay, that felt really good. Next, dumbbells or no dumbbells, make a fist. We're gonna do bent over high row. So you're gonna kind of lean into it. Again, keeping your head to tailbone, nice and straight. Gaze forward, dumbbells or fists right in front of you. And you're gonna bring it up to your armpits. Try to keep your shoulders out of your ears. Oh, and I forgot to look at the clock. All right, I've got it. Bring it right up to your armpits, and you should feel yourself squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. And you want to stick your chest out just a little bit, because that will also help you get a better squeeze on your upper back. All right, 10 more seconds. Really good job. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to put the dumbbells down because this next one is just a little bit too heavy for these. And I'm going to put the other leg in front so we keep balance. And what I want you to do is bring your arms up by your ears. And what you're going to do is you're going to act like you're pulling something down. Pretend like you've got a band and you're pulling it down. If you really do have a band, that's excellent. But basically, you're kind of making like this W with your elbows and your forearms. Okay. And keep your gaze forward. Don't have your head back like this. And don't put your chin down to your chest either. You want to keep your spine straight. Let's go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think we're down to the last exercise, and we have another minute of cardio. So we're gonna do Renegade Row. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go back down to the floor. Using dumbbells, I want you to make a fist when you bring your elbow back. Okay, so here we are in plank or modified. You can be on your knees like this. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna bring the dumbbell right, so it's at the, you want your elbow to go past the midline of your body. You're gonna alternate your arms back and forth, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like without the dumbbells, like this. Keep your arm close to your body, and what you want to try to do is keep your hips from rotating. So you don't wanna be doing this. You wanna keep your hips parallel or square, I guess is a better word, to the floor. All right, we've got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And one of my favorites, fake jump rope for a minute. So you can hold dumbbells if you want to. That gets a little bit heavy. And the beauty of fake jumping rope is that you don't have to worry about tripping over the rope. I love jumping rope. If you do have a real jump rope, it's a great exercise. You can take it with you anywhere. Gives you really good toned arms, and it's a great cardio activity. You know, that's what the boxers do, and that's why they look so amazing. Just so much muscle. All right, 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna do it all over again. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to grab some water, grab a, I don't know, selfie. Okay, that was a minute, I think. So I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back for round 10. Starting off with side plank, reverse flies. I'm just gonna use my fists this time. So you're up, remember, make sure your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder, and you're squeezing your scapula when it comes back. We're just gonna go straight through this time without me chatting too much or explaining too much. Just gonna shut up for a little bit. All right, here we go. Switch sides. And remember, you could just do on one knee. You're still getting good work in your core. Just keep thinking about pushing your hip up to the ceiling. And keep a slight bend in your arm. You don't want to be straight arm like this, but you also don't want to be like that. It's working a slightly different muscle. This gets a bigger range of motion and incorporates a little bit more of your rotator cuff muscles. Okay, next we're going to do Superman. Press up into plank. So really reach, keep those feet on the floor so you can kind of push down, lift yourself up, arms back, up and down. And boy, I was kind of sway back on that one, so don't do what I do, just do what I say. Okay. Fifteen more seconds. Okay, now we're popping up. We're going to do that row and rotate. I'm going to grab the dumbbell. Whoa, hello, balance. All right, here we go. Row and rotate, row. Remember to look out at your dumbbell or your fist. That's kind of the hard part. It sort of challenges your balance a little bit to change your line of vision while you're moving. At least it does for me. Okay, one more, and then we're gonna switch. All right, here we go. Switch sides. Row, rotate, row, rotate. Remember, try to keep your hips forward as you bring your torso in a rotation. And be squeezing all the muscles on that side of your upper back. Whoa. Okay, one more after this. All right, minute of jumping jacks. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can sing the ABCs in the last 45 seconds. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, good, I still know those. 20 more seconds. Really reach. Jump out with your feet as far as you can. Get the most out of every jumping jack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. High row. So dumbbells, no but dumbbells. Leaning, 45-degree angle. And here we go, rowing up. And I'll say the reason that you're leaning is that if you're not leaning over, you're not really getting your upper back. You're getting more of your shoulders. And there's nothing wrong with working your shoulders, but that's not what we're working on today. Okay, next, switch the legs that are in front. Bring your arms up to your ears. And we're pulling down. And keep reaching right up by your ears. Pull down to your shoulders. Squeeze your upper back every time you pull down. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I know we have one more. Oh, that's right, we've got my favorite, Renegade Row. Why? Because it sounds like you're a total badass and you are for doing this. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds, Renegade Row. And make sure that your hands are coming down underneath your shoulders, not out like this. That is not the muscle we're trying to work right now. We're trying to work your lats actually, really. So squeeze it when you bring it up. I'm gonna do the last little bit. No dumbbells. So if you at home don't have any dumbbells, you're not gonna feel left out. All right, here we go. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fake jump rope. Here we go, last minute. And if you want to stick around, I'm just gonna do sort of a upper back relaxation stretch thing at the end. And that'll only be about another 30 seconds or something. So if you want to stay, great. If you gotta go, go and have an amazing day. 30 more seconds. How's that for a good fake jump rope? Now I'm gonna go backwards for the last 10 seconds. Backwards is actually harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to go down to the mat, and as I said, I'm going to give you a few things you can do to relax your shoulders and your upper back. If you're not into relaxation, though, I totally get it. And you can go. Okay, so you're going to lay on your back with knees bent. And what I want you to do is reach overhead. Try and get your fingertips as far away from your toes as you can, and think about pulling your rib cage away from your hips. So we're going to inhale. 3 deep breath in as you're stretching up, stretch up. Exhale. And let your arms go limp, and then I want you to take another deep breath here without stretching or reaching. Exhale. And just let your shoulders and back melt into the floor a little bit more. Then what we're going to do is reach straight overhead. I want you to get those shoulder blades off the ground. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale. And exhale. Let them come down. And take another deep breath in. Try to extend that area. Not expend. Expand that area in your upper back. Exhale. And let everything just relax that much more. And then next you're going to put your hands right down at your sides, and you're going to push into the floor as hard as you can. Push, 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 and breathe in. And exhale. Let everything go. Let your arms relax, let your hands relax, let your upper back relax. Deep breath in here. Exhale, and let everything just kind of feel that much more heavy. And now we're going to put it all together. We're going to reach through the whole entire thing. So here we go. We're going to reach overhead. Inhale. And now I want you to just keep your hands and arms really strong as you push through this rainbow of jello. You're like pushing through it. Push, 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 push. And when you get your hands to the floor, I want you to push into the floor. Push, push. Inhale. And exhale. Let everything go and relax, and take one more breath in without reaching or squeezing anything. Deep breath. Exhale and relax. Really good job. And you know what else was really great about doing that reaching thing is you probably gained about 1/8 of an inch in height, and I know I need that. So have an awesome day, and remember to subscribe if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. Take care.